Hi everybody, it's Saturday. I'm really not sure why I'm here other than Jason, Crouton Cracker Jacks, suggested that I should vlog because he said that I was missing. Well, so here I am. Maybe I should just say that's it, that's all, and say goodbye now? Or do you want more? I have maybe a little bit, but it's just to tell you I made a list. To tell you what I've been reading. I can't show you except for one. I just finished this one, John Sandford, My Mad River. It's one of those Virgil Flowers stories. If you know John Sandford, you'll know what I'm talking about, because they call him that fucking Flowers. I'm just quoting, I'm not saying, I'm just making a quote. Nothing wrong with that. That's what they said. And I refuse to censor myself, like putting little asterisks and exclamation points and whatnot, like the newspaper does when they're quoting somebody with a foul mouth. Not that I'm foul. Ever. Well, I can be, I guess. Anyway, this is about, quote, that fucking Flowers, close quote, Virgil Flowers. He's a police detective, and it's very good. I enjoyed it. He's very easy to read, John Sandford. If you haven't read his stuff, there's tons and tons of stuff. All of the prey stories and then the lists about Virgil Flowers. It's good. I finished Dr. Sleep by Stephen King, and it was good. It's a sequel to The Shining. I found all of the background stuff about The Shining and about Danny, what's his name? I can't remember. I should know it. It's not there. So about Danny and his shine and the old traditional story of The Shining, the book, not the movie, because the movie and the book are two completely distinct things. But anyway, it's about Danny growing up, and an adventure. And it was good. I enjoyed it. Stephen King is also easy to read. What else have I read? How the Light Gets In by Louise Penny. Louise Penny is a Canadian mystery writer, generally about a little town, fictitious town in Quebec, and it's a nice, gentle mystery story. I also read W is for Wasted, the Sue Grafton series, you know, the A through now to W. And they're about Kinsey Milhone, who's a private detective, and I'm sure most of you will know about the Alphabet series by Sue Grafton. It's like, you know, visiting with a family friend that you haven't seen for a while, because you know what her house looks like, and you know what she drives, and you know what her finances are, and her next door neighbor, and all of that. Soothing, in other words. I also finished a book called The Silent Wife by A.S.A. Harrison. And a recent headline, when they were talking about her book, said that, and I'll quote because I wrote it down, says here about A.S.A. Harrison, on the cusp of literary fame, she died. Apparently, she wrote 3 or 4 or 5, I don't know, nonfiction books, and then tried her hand in fiction, and her book has just exploded, and she isn't here to see that. She was in the process of writing a mystery thriller, and it's not done. Anyway, I can't show you that either because all of the other books are on my Kobo, and I've electronically read them. But if you're looking for something unusual, The Silent Wife is not a bad story. It's a little bit weird. And the two protagonists are actually difficult to like. Like, I found the silent wife to be a little bit, well, I won't tell you because if you're going to read it, it will spoil it. Now what else? I saw Superman. No, that's not what it's called. It's The Man of Steel, the new one with Michael Shannon from Boardwalk Empire and Russell Crowe, and I couldn't tell you who the other people are. Just Michael Shannon and Russell Crowe. And it was okay. I didn't like the beginning, and I found all of the destruction and the violence and the mayhem and whatnot to be over the top. It just didn't need that much. But it was okay. I have been knitting, but I've ended up taking out a couple of things that weren't working out, and this is one of them. I can't really show you because it's, well, yeah, I'm in the middle of a row, as you can see. But it's going to be a scarf that this part goes here, sort of like that, and then the tails, which are, it's like a shawl type thing, but it's not a shawl, it's a scarf. So there's the tail end, which will wrap around and they'd hang down loose. We'll see how that, it's kind of an experiment. I'm worried because this is how much yarn I have left. Maybe it'll be enough, maybe it won't. It's an expensive ball and I'm not buying two. So it probably is going to just remain unfinished. I didn't knit for 10 days. I got tired of it for a while. Does that happen? I guess obviously it does, seeing as it happened to me. We had Tammy's turkey meatloaves for dinner last night. We cooked them up, made 6, froze 5, and shared 1. I'm just saying because Tammy's not here, and I kind of miss Tammy's updates. But really, you know, not very many people are here. I watch Monica the Mad because she posts stuff, and of course Feckwig, and Judy when she vlogs, and Crouton Cracker Jacks and Stacy, and you know, the others that are regulars, but you know, it certainly died off. I wonder how Snark is. Okay, so now I'm just blathering on. I'll try and not let it be 3 weeks in between videos, but clearly the hauler, Melissa's hauler, has more going on. And when I report from up here in the, well, it's not frozen yet because yesterday it was 70. When I make reports, there's not so much going on, but Melissa always has stuff to say. Can always count on Pam Loomer too. And I'm not going to say anymore because I'll miss somebody. Bug Lady reported in too. Okay. That's it, that's all.